The Insurance Brokers Podcast Bite Size. Here we share the best bits from all of our interviewees on the Insurance Brokers Podcast.
I think those top three causes everybody can probably associate with, right? So I think increased workload with, frankly, if you're a broker or if you're working for an insurer, we have a lot of conversations with our colleagues about the increased workload, and a lot of that increased workload is driven by uncertainty, ultimately with clients. Clients who are, making decisions about what they want to insure, what level they want to insure for, and looking at options. So I think that workload, I think we can all resonate with. We can all resonate with regulation, right? It's we're a regulated business. We're a regulated sector, and therefore it's something we have to work with. But it can feel, and it's feeling this time based on the feedback that, brokers feel that at the moment that regulatory demand, what the regulator is looking for from a broker perspective, it has definitely increased. We had one particular comment, I know, when we looked at the verbatim comments from a broker who said, I love what I do, I love my business, but I've come to the end because of regulation. That's quite a very strong position to end up with, and I think it's about it's about finding a balance. It's about finding a balance in there, isn't it? And customer demand, I think, is just that same, wrapped up in that same workload. Really interestingly, it just didn't quite sneak into top three. It just sat outside, and that is staff shortages. So for the first time, staff shortages got into the top five. Didn't quite get into top three, and again, that sort of really resonates with me because I know one of our biggest areas of focus will be recruitment and retention, and there's probably not a broker meeting that I have or a broker conversation I have that doesn't touch on the same issue. So I think the themes that come back in those top themes and causes that come back absolutely resonate, and I think I'd be surprised if many people were too contradictory about those, because we can see the external context.
If you've enjoyed this, please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe.